He said to them, because of the littleness of your faith. For truly I say to you, if you had faith the size of a mustard seed, you'll say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible to you. I want you to turn to your neighbor and say, and nothing will be impossible to you. I like Jesus' words here. He says to the disciples are like, hey, how come we couldn't do that? Like we prayed the same prayer. You prayed. We did all the things you told us to do. He wouldn't leave. And Jesus said, because of the littleness of your faith. For if you had the faith the size of a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, move, and it'd be moved. Was Jesus just said to them, like, your faith is more than a mustard seed. Like, you're like an atom that we don't even have a word for yet. Your faith, you know a mustard seed? Yeah, your faith is more than that. Oh. That's why we couldn't get. Matthew, what did he say? He said, our faith is smaller than a mustard seed. And if we grew it to a mustard seed, we could cast a demon out. But because it's littler than that, we suck. Actually, that's not what he said. The word smaller, or that word, the size of a mustard seed, your faith, because of the littleness of your faith, that word littleness does not refer to the size, but how long you keep it in the fight. It's actually the word briefly. He wasn't saying your faith was even smaller than a mustard seed. He said you didn't keep your mustard seed in the fight long enough. That's why you couldn't cast it out. Are you with me? Jesus tells the story in Luke 18. You'll probably remember it. And it starts like this. Now he was telling them, Jesus, telling the disciples, a parable to show them that all times they ought to pray and not lose heart. And he says, in a certain city there was a judge who did not fear God, did not respect man. And there was a widow in that city, and she kept coming to him saying, give me legal protection from my opponent. For a while he was unwilling, but afterwards he said to her, even though I do not fear God nor respect man, yet because this widow bothers me, I will give her legal protection. Otherwise she will continually coming to me, and she's going to wear me out. And the Lord said, hear what the unrighteous judge did. Now will not God bring about justice for his elect who cry day and night, and we will not delay over them? I tell you that he will bring about justice for them quickly. However, when the Son of Man comes, will we find faith on the earth? I love the story. I love the story because it reminds me that it isn't how much faith I have, but how I keep it in the fight. And he tells this story about a woman who comes to an unrighteous judge, and she's like, give me protection. Give me protection. Hey, 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 give me protection. Are you annoyed yet? He was. And the judge goes, not because I respect God or man, and I don't even like this widow, but she's going to wear me out if I don't give her what she wants. And God goes, that's how prayer works. I don't know if you got what he just said. He told the parable to teach them that they ought to pray and not lose heart. And then he goes, hey, you want to know how to never have an unanswered prayer? Yeah, don't stop praying. And then he asked this question after he gives them that parable. He said, but when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on the earth? Relating directly to not how much, but the perseverance of prayer. Will I find faith on the earth is directly related to will you keep praying? We call it push. It means pray until something happens. Pray until, how long do I pray? Until something happens. I've been prayed for, brother. People write me all the time. God bless them. I know how it feels. So do you. And they're like, I went to Bethel. I got prayed for 5 times and I'm still sick. What should I do? Get prayed for again. I got prayed for 5 times. Yeah, you're not healed, right? Yeah, get prayed for again. What will that do? It'll pray for you again. Have you ever heard of a miracle that happened instantly? I hear about them all the time. And I realize it takes God a long time to act suddenly. That person's like, guy came up, he prayed for me, and listen, look at my knee. It was like God formed a new knee. How did that happen? He's like, I don't know, he prayed for me, and instantly I got well. What he didn't tell you is it's been going up there for 6 years. How many of you have heard miracles like that? You're like, that's amazing. And you think, I'm going to go up there and I'm going to get prayed for and I'm going to get well. And God bless you. I hope you do. But if you don't, go get prayed for again. How many times? Till you get well.